Welcome to Daily Meditation with Sangha Live.
Thank you, Faith, for your generosity and a warm good morning or a warm hello to you joining here. It warmed my heart this morning to read the greetings in the chat. And it is, of course, one of the most fundamental human needs to have a sense of Sangha in community, in gathering, a sense of belonging. Absolutely vital to live a life of well-being, and absolutely vital on the path of awakening, on the spiritual journey, the homecoming. Another basic human need, of course, is to have enough resources. And for many people living on our home, the earth, today, this is not part of their reality and maybe a great struggle. We do need enough. Yet another basic human need is to have the opportunity and the possibility to contribute, to feel that we have importance, to pay it forward. And the basic human need that I like to talk about today, well, in fact, two, but we'll start with one, is that of rhythm. Check in with your own experience when I relate to the passing of time. And this is, of course, dependent on our cultural conditioning. My sense is, my imagination is, that time stretches out ahead of me and the past is behind me. It is not, of course, but the way we view things, the way we construct our reality matters a great deal. So time, linear, stretches out ahead as a path, as a way forward, a day. These are the steps, these are the things to be done, stretching out ahead. The beauty of rhythm, of daily habits, is that daily habits have a way of becoming circular. They just roll on and on and on. I'd like to share with you that part of my morning rhythm, since forever, is to go out in the nearby forest where I live. It's granite rocks and pine trees and birch trees and thick moss. To go out in the forest with my four-legged friend, who is a dog, and we go out in the forest quietly together for an hour, or if it's a really good day, maybe 2 hours. Sometimes it snows, sometimes it's damp and cold, and some days exquisitely mild and sunny. Sometimes dark. Residing in Sweden, a large part of the year, early morning walk is a walk under the stars or in the darkness of early morning. Sometimes I don't quite feel like going out. We know this about practice, right? My heart is not into it, but each time I step out and I walk for 10 minutes or so, and then I like it. Most people, when it comes to practice, once we do it, it's good. I never heard of anyone regretting a sitting meditation practice. So my practice of daily walking, it rolls on. It opens a sense of the timeless. Here's the forest, trees growing, there is the damp moss, the scent of the forest, the same, the slickness of humidity on the smooth granite rock. And there I am, with my four-legged friend, again and again and again. And for some of you, this morning gathering at Sangha Live or the Sunday evenings may bring that sense of rhythm. Teachers may come and go. People joining may come and go. But the gathering happens. And so the showing up for daily rhythms. Daily rhythms work best when we practice the art of going slow, which is really against the current of our time where effective is good. Fast is good. But going slow is part of the backbone of a retreat and absolutely important when it comes to practice. Walking in the forest practice, sitting practice, letting oneself have all the time in the world, because in the living moment you do. To weave a life of rhythm and habits is a labor of love. It may take some time, and it's personal, profoundly personal. When we get a bit heady and we come with all sort of great ideas like, right, I should do this amount of sitting practice, and then I should do physical exercise, and I should do this and that and the other. That's all good if it works, but we can get ambitious and controlling, and then we lose heart. The simplicity of walking for me is that I don't need to think about it. Just do it. And in that lies the support, in the cleaning your home, in a daily practice of answering emails, perhaps. When we create a sense of rhythm, or when we let a sense of rhythm be created, it is so supportive and it makes time round. Like the seasons that come and go, the mornings and the midday and the dusk and the night, and it just rolls on. Then there is another basic human need that may seem to be in contrast to finding rhythm. And that is the human need for novelty, for something that stimulates, that touches the senses. what's behind the hill. The other day when I was walking in the forest, and I've been walking in this forest for over 20 years. But this day, I found a new path. Not a special path, not leading anywhere in particular, but I found a new path I'd never walked before, and I was incredibly happy. It just delighted me. Here's a new path, so exciting. Will make a difference in my life, but I was excited. And then when I came home and I went into my kitchen, I had put a branch that had fallen down in the garden. I put it in water and new leaves were coming out, and it made me so happy. There are the leaves. Just the joy of new leaves, delicately light green. When we're unhappy, when we're striving and struggling, and as someone commented yesterday, that although the sense of timelessness may be readily available, and it's available in the little things that touch the senses, we have a tendency as human beings to lean towards control, lean towards the future, to ensure safety, to make sure it all unfolds the best it can. And thus we come a bit too tense, and we miss the little things that speak to us through our senses, that touches the eyes and the ears and the skin and the nose, the smells and the tastes. The path in the forest, the new leaves, that bring a joy that doesn't do much for us from a certain perspective, but at the same time brightens our being. And this too is a gateway to the timeless, slowing down and noticing the particular. And if you've ever received meditation instructions, you may have received this instruction: notice the particular, the suchness of the in-breath, the way there is a slight warmth and vibration in the lower back, the moisture in the mouth. Noticing little moments of joy and pleasure is like sacred oil that lubricate practice. Rhythm and the little joys are both gateways to a sense of the timeless. Spring sunlight on the face, as human beings and beings have received since forever. When we get too head-centered and thus complicated, we think that what we need to make us happy has to be extra special, maybe perfect, like the vacation, the absolutely right circumstances. We construct an image of joy and well-being and pleasure that's get more and more complicated. Last thing I want to say, that someone mentioned yesterday, getting caught up in social media scrolling and then lost and then sleeping poorly and then waking up feeling guilty and feeling remorse. Daily rhythm is what can address that. If we care well for little children and young beings, this is your bedtime. This is how we do it in the morning. Why would you not be worthy of that care? Daily rhythm is an act of love. And often what we seek in distracting behaviors is rest. Simple, good human needs. Rest and something enjoyable. We don't have to be so preoccupied with managing time and managing life. So this morning of practice, if you have not already, let yourself find a comfortable but wakeful position. Sitting, laying down, or standing, whatever is appropriate for you, but let it be still and come with a sense of dignity. Let yourself show up for your life, but don't put any extra demands. What you experience is not for you to decide. Taking the seat of meditation, welcome to take a few fuller, deeper breaths. All the way down into your belly. And on the out breath, release, let go, soften. The invitation this morning, if you wish, is to let yourself find the breath, the movement of the body breathing, as deep into the belly as you can, as if breathing from a deep well or deep into the earth. Let the body breathe as it does. Let the entirety of your being be the space where experience can happen. Memories may arise, future planning may arise, physical sensations, shifting and changing mood, inner weather may arise. Let it. Let your body and being be like the world with many experiences. And you just stay quiet, breathing. Whatever arises, a joy, a heartache, a reactivity, can you breathe with it? So let the silence of our Sangha gathering this morning support you. Let the shared and pooled presence support you as we practice together this morning.
Today's podcast is an offering to you from our archive of freely available live daily classes. We make wisdom teachings and meditations as freely available as possible to as many people as wish to practice. You can help ensure we can continue to support a worldwide Sangha by leaving a review wherever you get your podcasts, by sharing this with someone who'd be interested, and by offering a small financial support at sangha.live/donate.